Yes, sir. Your boy Kamish Moolah with another one, man. Let me get a sound check. Is the music good? Is everything sturdy? Let me know. Figured I'll throw a little 1-2 for y'all, man. Is everything good? Do I sound good? Do I need to turn myself up? Is the music too loud? Let me know. Talk to me. Is everything sounding sturdy? Alright. Said music kinda loud. I got y'all. How we sounding now? Fellas? Talk to me. How we sounding now? Is it still loud? Alright, they said we perfect. In the chat. Now listen, I need y'all to jump that like button real quick. Just jump that like button. I'm feeling good tonight. It was a lot of talk. In the Discord, man. I was handling some other business, but guys was in the Discord talking crazy. And y'all know that's the energy I like. We getting a little closer to mid-season. And I'm liking the energy I'm seeing in the chat. It's a lot of competitive, action going on. It's a lot of tough talk. And we gonna see who gonna back it up, man. We in week 5, but we got 17 weeks. We on the NFL schedule right now. I did try to check the franchise editor and see if I could shorten things a bit, but I wasn't really, I wasn't really getting the gist of it too much. I couldn't find a way to get the file in there. So right now we gonna stick it out. You feel me? I like the divisions anyway. I like the way things are shaping up. So I'm not really tripping, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know if y'all tripping. I mean, we always prepare for the grind. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not tripping over the long weeks. I'm not tripping over, grinding. You feel me? Grinding out this first college series. Eventually, the next college game will be out and we'll be able to, play the actual schedule of a college season. But if the first season we gotta take it up and do what we do, then we gotta do what we do. We gotta get it out the mud. We gotta get it out the trenches. So, you feel me? You know me. I'm no shy of the grind. So, yeah, man. But that talk been a little crazy, man. And I just wanted to keep this little week 5 review quick because, week 4 just got wrapped up. I actually just did a little podcast where I showed everything. But I do got a little 1-2 for y'all as far as graphics for the top 5, which I didn't have. Everybody didn't play the last time as well. So now that everybody played, it made things a little more accurate. So I wanted to make sure, that I came back in here and chopped it up with y'all once again before we got into this week 5 action. So we gonna get into this week 5 action. I'm gonna predict the games live. I don't gotta do too much. I can show y'all the graphics I got. I could load up the Madden franchise file, you know what I'm saying? So y'all could get a deep dive into that. And then, we could get into the games. I don't want to hold it for too long. It's already 8, you know what I'm saying? I do want to figure out what's going to be prime time, what's going to be premiere, though. So that'll be fun for y'all to tune in. I also, got the Discord open and I'm in there right now. So I was going to tell some guys if they want to chop it up, if they want to come on here and talk, they talk, man. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? If you want to get in the Discord, talk your talk. We're going to do one at a time. I don't want the YouTube sounding all crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to have to mute nobody, but, just be respectful. I'm going to ask, one person some questions, if y'all want to jump in here and do it that way. But, yeah, man, we going to get to it. So let me know, you feel me, if that's something y'all interested in. I'm in the Discord, you feel me? I could get the Discord audio on here so that way the audience can hear y'all. However we need to figure it out, we'll figure it out. But until we get that going, though, we going to take y'all to this, we're going to take y'all to this little main screen real quick, man. We're going to take y'all to this main screen, and I'm going to show y'all the good old thumbnails real quick. Let's run that beat back though in the background. I know I'll be having a little silence behind me, but I like a little beat, you feel me? A little beat ain't never hurt nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Turn that up on my end real quick so I can vibe out while I'm talking to y'all. But without further ado, man, I'm going to get this thumbnail up off of here. And I'm going to show y'all what's going on, man. Let me get this thumbnail out. And look, man, we got the boy Ace Andre Roche leading the league in passing yards right now. 1,372 yards, man. You know Ole Miss is one of them offenses you cannot sleep on. They can make big plays. You know, they at 500 right now, I believe 2-2. But they very capable of making big plays, so you cannot sleep on this team whatsoever. You definitely can't sleep on Ace, man. He's one of those QBs that's gonna take that risk for that check. So keep thinking you could play around. He got his brother Cinco over there. He got Nino Cavacci. He got Cedric Hill, the generic wide receiver, the speedy guy. And play if y'all want with Ole Miss, man. They at 500 right now, but I'm telling y'all, they're gonna be one of them teams that could shock you. Because if you playing against them, you gotta put up points. You can't play against Ole Miss and not put up points. So moving on, man, we got Duke Davis. And Duke has been playing spectacular football lately. I ain't gonna lie, man. Bama is undefeated right now at 4-0, and Duke is the true leader of that team, man. He does have weapons like Hassan Aziz, Jackson Collins, who's also leading the league in receiving yards, which y'all gonna see that in a few. But Duke Davis is that guy. Like Duke Davis is looking like QB1 right now. It's between him, Ace, and Tyshawn, if you ask me. But, you know, you can't go wrong with either or, man. And I can't wait to see those guys line up. Can't wait to see, you know, some more consistency from them guys in later weeks. You know, we just now hitting week 5. So it's going to be interesting to see how, you know, things are looking further down the line. But you got to tip your hat to Duke Davis. He's been playing stellar football, you know, up to this point. And he's at number 2, man. 1,190 yards. And you can't go wrong with Duke Davis at the helm right now. That's what he's showing. Both of these guys freshmen. And then you got a junior at number 3, a junior in Dorian Brackett, and Dorian Brackett is a dog. He plays for the Sooners. The Sooners been having up and downs, but I've been seeing, if you notice when the Sooners play, Dorian Brackett got some game, man. You can't sleep on him neither. And yeah, man, keep your eyes open. A lot of these generics is good. I watch every game. You know, I ain't putting the pressure on y'all to watch every game. But if you really want to know the landscape of the league, you really got to tune in. Like, I'm true to this, never new to this, you feel me? So I really tune in. I really pay attention to everything that's going on. And Dorian Brackett is one of those guys, man. Don't be surprised if he shock you with a little 1-2, because the kid is talented, man. I'm gonna keep looping the beat, man. Let me know if y'all get tired of the beat. I'm jacking this beat though. Might have to throw a little verse on this or something. I know we got a couple of rappers in the Discord as well. But next up at number 4, man, you got Tyler Bledsoe. Tyler Bledsoe is an interesting case, man. This kid is a user quarterback. He was active a little bit, talking crazy in the beginning. Surprising because he went to Auburn by himself, but after things, you know, wasn't really panning out, he been a bit quiet. I think he is a younger guy, so I'm going to cut him some slack. But he's still throwing that ball. You know, he got a nice little surprising win against Texas, so I can't sleep on him too much. But one thing about this kid, Tyler Bledsoe, is he's going to launch it. That's one thing. This kid gonna launch it. He's not afraid to throw the rock. Auburn has a top offense, although they only won 1 game. So that's another team, much like Ole Miss, that when you playing against them, you gotta put up points, because if you do not put up points, your team is in trouble. I'm telling you. But Tyler Bledsoe, 1,171 yards right now, and looking decent, man. Looking decent. I think the kid has a turnover issue, but he's still a freshman. A lot of these guys still freshmen. A lot to learn from. Dorian Brackett, the only junior on this list. The rest of these guys is freshmen, man. True freshmen. So it's gonna be interesting to see how these guys' careers shape up. But remember it here, man. This is why it's dope to have these graphics and these podcasts, because over time we gonna look back and be like, yo, remember how things was stacking up week 5 of this? Now look, you feel me? But at number 5, another stellar QB, Malcolm X watch list candidate, Tyshawn Bryant, my guy Honcho, man. This dude bet on himself. This boy went to FSU by himself, and he over there getting it done. Them boys undefeated as well, and he got 1,138 yards, man. This kid looking sharp. He's running touchdowns. He's throwing touchdowns, and I ain't gonna lie, man. It's looking good. It's looking good. Like I said, right now the QB battle is between Ace Andre Roche, Duke Davis, and Tyshawn Bryant. Those guys nasty. Them guys really just stepping up big time. I gotta give the nod to Duke and Tyshawn because of the team's success, but that don't mean Ace is all the way out of it because like I said, they got that big play offensive ability, and if he could keep putting up numbers, drawing separation from the rest of these quarterbacks, how could you not have him in there? You know what I mean? So we gonna stay tuned. This is the top 5 for passing leaders, and we gonna get into the passing yard leaders, and we gonna get into the passing touchdowns. So not too much of a shift on the touchdowns, but you got number 1 Duke Davis. Duke Davis, I told you, he's really QB1 right now. If I'm being completely honest and y'all want my true opinion, we got to go with Duke Davis at number 1, 11 touchdowns in 4 weeks. Through 4 weeks, because we at the 5th week right now. And this kid is the truth, man. This kid, Duke Davis, is the truth. This kid is somebody that if you sleep on, he's going to make you pay. He's gonna make you pay if you sleep on him. Plain and simple, man. Can't afford to sleep on Duke Davis at all. But right behind him, you got Ace Andre Roche, Kenny Knox, Eric Weber. They're all splitting at number 2 with 10 touchdowns. Kenny Knox looked really good for UCLA. He did have a terrible performance in his last game, throwing a couple picks, man. Yeah, man, he had a turnover bug in the last game, and I've been seeing that out of a couple of quarterbacks in week 4, man. A couple of quarterbacks who didn't have any, problems with the interceptions was starting to, unravel here in week 4, man. And week 4 was definitely the time of unraveling. Shout out to my guy Cam Johnson in the building, wide receiver Cam. You definitely want to stay tuned, Cam, when we get to these wide receiver, leaders. That boy over there hooping. But yeah, shout out to Cam Johnson, man. But like I said, man, Kenny Knox kind of unraveled this week, but still up there with the touchdowns. I think he threw 3 picks in the last game. Bryson is not on this list, but he threw 5 picks. Mississippi State quarterback threw 5 picks in 1 game. And this is what I love about the gameplay. Let me know in the comments how y'all feeling about the gameplay. Shout out to my guy Debo, Brandon James, DCP, all the guys in the chat. Hello, Rello. Yeah, we here. Gary. Pardon me, y'all. Y'all know I'm flowing and going right now, but I see y'all. Salute to all my Moolah games. Let me get a hashtag Our League in the chat. Spam the Our Leagues. Let me see who really in here rocking with your boy Kamish Moolah, man. I told y'all I'm feeling good. Wanted to get this podcast to y'all real quick before we get into the games, man. Let me know how y'all feeling the vibes, though. Let me know. Yeah, man, but I've been loving the different gameplay, man, and how, like, multiple people have been playing just different. Like, you never know what you're gonna get. That's why I said we gotta start to watch the consistency in each player, because different games, you seeing different teams bring out different things in different players. So just because this player did this and killed this team, that doesn't mean he's going to shape up well against another team. And I think our sliders, our gameplay is second to none right now. I've been bro, I always pay attention. I be watching the other leagues. It's a lot of competition. It's a lot of good competition out there. It's a lot of football since the RFL, rest in peace to RFL. Nothing negative, just... it is what it is. Shout out to my guy Smitty, wishing him nothing but the best in his new endeavors. But it's a lot of new competition out here, and I've been landscaping trying to see what's up, and they need to call me for they sliders, man. Nigga, sliders ain't looking right, pardon the language, but yeah, man. The sliders ain't looking like our sliders, man. We doing our thing. Multiverse on top. I don't even want to keep flexing, but y'all see the numbers too. We got a lot of fans. We get the views over here. So, if you want to play in front of an audience, or y'all want to just play in front of each other, y'all know where to come, man. And yo, all them league commissioners, holla at me. I got the sliders, man. I got the sliders. Y'all might have to send me that check, but I got the sliders. Nah, let me stop. Let me get back into this. But Tyshawn Bryant at number 3, though, on a QB touchdown list. But Duke Davis, Ace Andre Roche, and Tyshawn Bryant still at the top here. Nothing really different from when we go to yards and touchdowns. You can see the top guys are maintaining and playing consistently. Shout out to all y'all for the Our Leagues in the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ski. But we're going to move right on to the running back leaders and rushing yards. Bama is trying to come with a clean sweep. You got to watch Alabama guys. Devontae Moore. leading the charge for the running backs, man. 447 yards in 4 weeks. This kid is doing what it do, man. Shout out to Devontae Moore. I haven't really seen him around a lot, but my guy Demo, he be on the move. My guy be in tune in the basketball league and stuff, so I know he'll be around. But Devontae Moore, man, this kid is the truth. Bama got a lot of big play ability with a lot of guys. And shout out to my guy Gary Jack, because you definitely can't spell simulation without MULA. And that's the problem with a lot of these leagues. They've been trying to spell simulation without MULA for so long. They done fell and bumped their head at this point, man. They messing up. Sliders ain't right. 1,000 sacks in a game, 50 points in a game, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got real football going on over here, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Shout out to my guys, though. Shout out to the guys that's rocking with me. Y'all know I always gotta be a little spicy and troll, but I definitely salute all the other leagues. I love all the football competition because I like to win, and I can't win if I don't got no comp. You know what I'm saying? So Johnny Hubbard, Clemson running back, is another beast, y'all. At number 2, I'm telling y'all gotta tune in to Johnny Hubbard. This kid is a problem. Even if Clemson ain't gonna be good, keep an eye on this guy, because he be breaking big runs. He got the breakaway speed. He break tackles. Watch out for this kid. Another generic that you got to watch out for, Brian Ramirez of Wisconsin. I know y'all know already. This kid been trucking and ducking. This kid is the truth, man. Brian Ramirez, 431 yards. Another guy you got to watch out for. I don't care who you are. When you playing against Brian Ramirez, you are in for a goodie. Linebackers, watch out. Watch out. Tighten them chin straps, all that, because he might truck you. You feel me? And number 4, we got AJ Mullis. AJ Mullis is actually a user QB for UGA, and AJ Mullis is another one of the Moolahverse guys. He's in the basketball league as well. Shout out to my guy AJ. He was killing in the basketball league, but now he's doubling back in the football league, looking good as ever as a running back for UGA. Really carried them boys on his back in the last game. Ran for 200 yards. I think he got the most yards in a game this season. And AJ Mullis, man, shout out to that boy. He the truth, man. And if he continue running like he did last week, oh yeah, he'll be knocking on number 1's door. So Devontae Moore and Bama gotta watch it, man. I'm telling you. But UGA still gotta get some things together as a team, man. They still a little But anyway, man, number 5, we got John Bronson. John Bronson, 407 on the season. He is the running back of Oregon State. No, Oklahoma State. Yeah, he's the running back of Oklahoma State, and he's another dude that's good. He's the running back of the Cowboys, if I'm not mistaken. And that boy good, though. I seen that boy break away. I seen him razzle and dazzle a little bit. So you got to keep an eye on him and Potter. Him and Potter is a nice little 1-2 punch. Enrique Potter don't really got it on the throw, but with that defense, they can get it done. They definitely could get it done. Moving on, we're going to go to the touchdowns real quick. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, we already wrapped this up, so I'm going to keep it light and sweet. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to get into the schedule and predict, like, you know, what I feel based on the schedule. I'm not going to hold y'all up too much. If y'all want to come on and talk y'all talk, get a little interview and shout out your ops on the airway, I'll let y'all do that too. But for right now, man, this is what we doing, and we doing top 5s. So if they was tied for 1-1-1, that's why you see that. That is not a typo. The guys that you see tied like that, I gotta show the guys that's top 5. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, you know, if they tied, I gotta keep them there. But shout out to my guy Ace Lewis leading the charge. He is tied for first. It's a 4-way tie, but because he is a user, you know, I had to throw him on a graphic, and then he got the all gold on, looking good or whatever. Pause. So you feel me? I had to throw my boy Ace Lewis up there. Ace is another guy that been committed, been doing this thing. So shout out to my guy Ace Lewis, man, showing love, man, being our league guy, man. So yeah, man, Justin Thomas, the generic, was next. DeAndre Taylor, another generic. Ben Harvin is a generic as well. And then at number 2, we got Devontae Moore. So he's at the bottom of the list, but he really is number 2 because he only one behind these guys. It's a lot of other guys that got number 2. I mean, that has 2 touchdowns as well. But the reason why Devontae Moore is there is because he's also the rushing leader. So if it was a tie to see who was going to be the 5th on the graphic, I went to the yardage. And Devontae Moore had the yardage that, you know, some of y'all guys don't got. So I got to keep it all the way 100. I got to do things the right way. And I'm sure y'all understand how that go. But moving on to the receivers, man. Moving on to the receivers. We got Jackson Collins. And look at that boy looking icy. Jackson Collins, 5 touchdowns, man. Cinco, Andre Roche right behind him with 4. But that boy Jackson Collins is a bad dude. Mind you, he didn't have a reception or touchdown in one of the games, and this is still his numbers. So, you feel me? More than a touchdown a game, because he only played 4 games, but he got 5 touchdowns. So, you're getting more than a touchdown a game. And you feel me? Not only is he number 1 on this list, he's number 1 on another list too. So stay very in tune. Y'all gonna see what's up, man. Cinco though, gotta watch Cinco. 4 touchdowns. They put him in the slot. They moved Cinco to the slot, and he's going crazy. Him and his brother connecting for big yards. They going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over there in Ole Miss, man. Playing with they pops as the coach, man. I'm telling y'all. Watch out for them Ole Miss boys. I said enough though. Shout out to my boy Cam Johnson. I told y'all, look, Washington may not be getting it together, but Cam Johnson said one thing I'm gonna do is get my numbers regardless to what's going on, and that is what Cam Johnson is doing. 4 touchdowns on the season for Cam. Tied for number 2, man. Only 1 away from the top slot, and I gotta tip my hat to my guy. And then right under him, another Ole Miss guy. Another Ole Miss guy. That's why I told y'all, man. Cinco and Cedric Hill. Y'all gotta stay in tune, man. Cinco and Cedric Hill are not to be played with, man. Them 2 dudes with Ace at the QB, and things is just now starting to open up. Season really getting underway. They get comfortable. Y'all in trouble. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, Kasim Ramsey next up. That's Honcho's go-to receiver, Tyshawn Bryant over there at FSU. So you gotta watch them as well, man. Kasim Bryant is really good. He just finds the spots really well. Gotta be, I really want to stay tuned and see what that kid does. I think he's a sophomore. These generic guys, I gotta see what's their classification. We got the M's everywhere though. Gotta see what's up with the classifications for these guys. I may want to play with some guys' classifications, just for league purposes, because we are gonna do a pro league right after this. So I'm even thinking some top generics. I may just do like a little mock draft for some top generics this season. You guys still have to play 2 seasons, so y'all can't go regardless. But I may do some things with some generics going on some teams. I just gotta figure out what that looks like, what storylines I can build behind that. But that is something that I'm thinking about doing, man. Shout out to that guy, Book of Eli. Somebody could send him a Discord link. If one of my mods is in here, could send him a Discord link, send him a link, man. We could get you in here. You could do your player profile and your gear, but you would have to be created over a player on a team already. You can't do anything to his attributes. You can rank up though through SC and activity. We got all of that in the chat, and guys will help you out. And it's also a $5 commitment fee. We ain't trying to make guys that just gonna go MIA and all that. So I hope you understand it's only 5 cash. And sometimes guys in the chat, we got a dope community. Sometimes guys in the chat will donate to you. If you gonna be active and they want you on their team, they'll be like, yo, I got the 5 for you. Not saying that they gonna do that in this case, but it is $5. You would do a player profile and you do a description. If one of y'all could get him the link, get him the link ASAP. I'm gonna try to see if I can send one while we on the airways. But yeah, man, we welcoming everybody. Although you guys could add other guys too, but I was gonna tell y'all that they cannot do anything to the attributes like we allowed the walk-ons to, and like the regular applicants. They will have to go over a player. They could change the name and change the drip and all of that, and change the height and weight, but they cannot change the attributes. They will have to, rank up, as they go type shit. Like they will have to basically rank up as they go. I dropped the Discord in there so he could join the Discord. We'll get him set up depending on what team he play on. He might play tonight, you never know. So yeah, man, Cedric Hill number 4, I said Kasim Ramsey, and we're gonna get into the last picture. What was the last picture? And it is yards, and we gonna keep that man right there. Jackson Collins still at number 1 for yards and touchdowns, 373. I didn't change the touchdowns part in the typo. That's actually yards. I gotta fix that before posting it on the gram. Michael McConaughey, 346. Right behind him, shout out to McConaughey, tight end for Notre Dame. I know you're gonna be excited to see that. Number 3, Cinco, Andre Roche. Still killing it in yards. Gotta watch him. And my main man, Ethan Crite on time At number 4, man, Crite on time, been killing it. Out of all the receivers, I'm not gonna say he had the biggest plays, but he got the most highlight plays. He got the most snags. He got the most spectacular on your heads. He definitely got the most head taps right now. He big time head tap gang, man. So shout out to my guy Ethan Crite, man. And at number 5, we got Emiliano Pereira, man. Shout out to Pereira, man, the tight end for TCU. He got to get out of TCU, man. Them Christians holding him back. Really want to see Emiliano go on the team, man. Or maybe TCU will get it together. But I don't know. They came in talking crap. Now they MIA. So I don't know, man. Emiliano ain't that type of guy. So you feel me? He ain't that type of guy, man. So I'm just gonna say, man, salute, man, to that guy Emiliano. He gotta get up out of there. Gotta get away from them guys. Them guys ain't good for him. But yeah, man. That's the last graphic I got as far as the offense. I only got the offensive guys right now. I'll probably drop the defensive guys later in the week for week 5. I don't think it was too many users on the defense. That's why I didn't like fiend to get a graphic. You know, as we go, you know, the generics will get more important and we'll highlight some of those things, but that's more when we get into the draft and stuff like that. For now, if it ain't really a lot of user guys, I ain't really wasting too much time on it. You feel me? We still gotta flow through a very long season. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Yeah, it is what it is. But if anybody's in the Discord, you feel me? Hey, I'm gonna chop it up. I think that boy DCP in here. Yo, DCP, you can hear me? I know you muted up. Let me see if DCP can hear me. Let DCP talk his talk for a little bit, man. The Book of Eli's here. Yo, Eli came snapping in the chat, man. Yo, do y'all hear DCP? Let me know if y'all hear DCP. Drop the hashtag DCP in the chat if y'all can hear DCP loud and clear, man. Let me get the hashtag DCPs in the chat if y'all can hear him loud and clear. You hear me though, right, DCP? Everything?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. I think they can hear you. They dropping the DCPs in the chat. So listen, man. They said I don't hear the ops. I don't know if he trolling. I don't know if he trolling, man. Or
he say I don't hear the ops.
Yeah. I don't know if he trolling, but I think he might be trolling, man. But yo, man, DCP, what is going on, my guy? How you feeling about this season? North Carolina had a hot start, and now y'all cooling off a bit. How you feeling? I'm going to pause the music for this, man. We got to get into this convo, man. North Carolina had a hot start. Y'all was 2-0. And now, you know what I'm saying? Things is looking a little rough. I know it's a little question marks about Jay King not taking too much risk, but I pose the question that is it Jay King or are y'all getting the separation, man? Y'all all freshmen. All 3 of y'all true freshmen. And I knew at some point y'all would butt heads, but is it Jay King or is it y'all not getting the separation needed? Talk to me.
Man, I think, you know, we started out 2-game winning streak, hot, you know. We expected a lot out of everybody coming into week 3 and week 4, but, you know, things didn't work out as planned, you know. Targets was missed, you know. Basically, he just, you know, we just had bad team play overall. We just got to get better, get back in the office, and, you know, get back to it.
Okay. That's a little humble response right there. That's a humble response. I respect it, man. So coming into week 5, right? Y'all got LSU, correct?
Yeah, we got LSU.
Man,
you know.
Hopefully y'all ready. Them boys just came off of a nice little win, so they may be trying to work their way back on the up and up, man. What you think about LSU from what you've seen from them so far?
You know, I'm from Louisiana, so you know, I'm a Tiger at heart. But you know, they look good. They look good in the last game. You know, scored a lot of points. You know, defense got a lot of takeovers. You know, so we gotta be, you know, real sharp, not giving them guys the ball because they can score just as well as we can.
Nah, that's a fact. I respect that. So listen, man, DCP, you a true freshman. So me, I'm gonna be real with y'all. As true freshmen, I don't have high expectations for nobody. I like to keep my leads as realistic as possible. Some guys, you know, within the simulation and, you know, grinding in the system that they play in, and, you know, when all the chips stack together in the simulation settings, some guys are going to be that guy year 1. But me, I personally don't put too high of an expectation on true freshmen. I think all of you guys have to develop into your full talent, whether that be 1 year, 2 years, you know, maybe even 3 years.
Right.
But I would say that you were a guy that I feel like a lot of people was checking out early on. Saw some flashes from you in the preseason, so I would say that it might have been a little surprising, to see the slow start. But you did take back a punt though, so you showed you got some big playability, But that's in special teams right now. What can we expect from DCP in the development department as far as being a receiver? In the return game, you already showed that you got some big playability. Period. You got some turn on speed. But as a receiver, what can we expect from you developing, in your career moving forward from week 4 on?
That just goes back to the team thing. I could just do so much as they allow me to do. If
Okay.
they give me the ball, I can show the people how good of a receiver I am. How good of a player I am. But it's all comes when I get my opportunity. So depends on the opportunities.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, I still think the sky the limit for me. So I'm just
Okay.
taking it one day at a time, day by day.
Okay. So shout out to my guy Mula Marzel in the building, man. If anybody else want to come up, just pull up in the Discord and let me know. But before I let you get up out of here, man, can you name a team, right? A team that you can't wait to go against, or it could be a team that you enjoy. No, matter of fact, let me split this up. So give me a team that you can't wait to go against.
Bama.
Bama. Okay, okay, okay. Any particular reason why Bama is that team that you can't wait to go against?
Before the season started, I was enrolled at Bama, before the season began, but, they didn't want me on the team. So I had to make a business decision and, go to a team that was allowed me to come in and be myself and, just ball. They didn't care what number receiver I was. They wanted me to just come out and be me.
That's
So
real. That's real. That's real. Okay.
I,
So
that,
so
that's that's the big matchup I got for me, man.
okay, okay. So that's like so Bama. It's a little deeper. It's a little deeper with Bama. So you got something to prove with Bama. That's why you picking Bama.
Yeah,
Okay,
and nothing
okay.
personal, just business, man.
Okay, okay. So now I said what team you can't wait to play. Now what name a player that you've been watching that you can't wait to go up against? Whether it could be offense or defense. I know you're an offensive player, but it still could be an offensive player. Who's a player that you can't wait till you lined up against or that you got an eye on?
Uh, I'll say, let me see. I say Notre Dame. Notre Dame. I say Notre Dame
Notre
in
Dame.
the J Rillo.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, see if I
okay,
can outshine them that game.
okay, okay.
Steal a show.
So Notre Dame and he throwing shots at Rello. He ignoring Brandon James. So you don't got no smoke for BJ in the chat. 'Cause I see you and BJ going at it, but you going at Rello. That's who you want. That's
I
who you
mean,
trying to
I
outshine.
mean, Rello's the guy there, man. So
Rello's the guy.
you always want to go for the top guy, man, not the
Okay.
one in the middle of the stack, man.
Okay, okay, okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. So hold up. Let me get this. Let me get this little franchise joint up. And I was about to say, I was about to let you go, but might as well keep you here. If anybody else want to pull up, like I said, y'all could pull up. But I might as well keep you here while I go through these predictions and get some of your predictions as well. We got Gary Jack in the building as well. So one of y'all could y'all could pull up. Y'all could get off mute real quick. I got some questions for y'all too, man. I got some questions for y'all too. And since y'all all here, we could all do these little predictions together, and I could get y'all opinion on this week's schedule. Cause I'm gonna go through this week 5 schedule, with y'all, and we'll all give our little, our little opinions on, who's gonna do what. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
How that sound? Y'all, Gary Jack, you here? Carter, you here?
Yo,
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay. So Carter and Gary Jack in the building. Shout out to my guys tuning in, man. Okay. So first let me start off. Let me start off with Gary Jack, man. And let me start off with Gary Jack because Tank Jackson Cause you know that it been an argument about who's the real tank, man. It been an argument, but I must say both tanks have been playing pretty good, man. Tank, how you feeling about what's going on at Michigan right now? Y'all just came off of a huge win against y'all rivals. Y'all looking pretty decent right now in the standings too. How you feeling just about your freshman year, 4 weeks through?
I'm feeling good, man. It took us a little bit to get the offense going, but I feel like last week's performance is going to carry over, and we finally figured something out. Defense been
Okay.
balling all year, so
Okay. Shout out to my guy Juan Cervantes in the building, tuning in. So he said that it took them a while to get the offense going. What do you think it was that took a while to get the offense going? Y'all all sitting at 3-1 right now. You know what I'm saying? At 3-1, y'all may be y'all top of the division fighting with Michigan State right now,
yep,
and
yep.
for when you see them with that dual
I'm
threat.
ready for that rematch, bro. I'm
Okay.
ready for that rematch.
Okay.
I'm ready for that rematch.
You ready for that rematch? So look, he already had that one answered already. He said, "Look, I'm ready for the rematch."
I
They
got
lost
that one circled, bro. That one's circled on the schedule.
that one circle. He lost the battle of Michigan, man. But they've been bouncing back really well. Zion, took some shots last week and it paid off. Did make a couple of mistakes, but he didn't let it take him out of his game. How do you feel about your quarterback, your young freshman quarterback, going through a moment like that in a big time rivalry game, but keeping his composure to get a win? How you feel about that?
I like it. It shows the trust in our defense. We know like the defense is gonna put out the fire when you make a mistake. I mean, it's just trust your
Okay.
defense. Mistakes are gonna happen.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope, man. I like that answer right there. And okay, what can we expect? You had a really good game last game. You broke one. You finally broke that one that you wanted out. I was looking at the stats, and if I'm not mistaken, you kind of almost leading the league, I believe, or maybe like second in break and broke tackles. I'm about to go. It's
Broken
not. I would
tackles. I'm
have to
telling you.
look. I would have to look in the game file, but I'm pretty sure like you were like top 5 in broken tackles, man. You've been
Let's
looking
just
pretty
put it like
good.
this. There's a reason every team is. There's a reason every team is stacking the box against us. One
Okay.
guy's not bringing me down.
Okay. One guy not bring you down. So, what's your expectations for y'all in the season? You see your division. You know you took a L to the top team, so y'all are at number 2. Penn State is 2-2 in y'all division. That's another pretty
Yep.
good team. And then y'all got y'all rivals Ohio State, who y'all still got to play one more time. How confident are you feeling about taking that division?
No, we feeling good. Like I said, the way the defense is playing, we know once the offense gets clicking, we're gonna be a hard team to stop. We're gonna be a hard team to score on. We got the running game, Zion taking shots. It's gonna be a hard team to beat.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. That's what we like to hear. But nah, man, you've been playing some really good football. Can't wait to see how you back up that performance last week, this week. Really good against your division rivals. So we'll see if you can, keep putting your money where your mouth is. Right now, it's still a battle for me on who's the real tank. You know what I'm saying? I guess like it's
Yeah,
gonna be a neck and neck battle.
well, that's okay because that's the game. That's another game I want to tell you about. We got Washington on the schedule late in the year, the Tank Bowl, and I'm gonna show you right then.
Ooh, the tank bowl. I like that. The tank bowl.
We already we already know who Tank is in Washington. We already know who the Tank is.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
the tank
uh-oh.
over at Washington's soft though.
Uh-oh.
The tank over at Washington's soft. There's a reason he don't break
And
any tackles.
Look, they starting. That's why I said. That's why I put the segment on the title. Discord Spice.
Remember Carter? Carter, you better watch your mouth. You gonna have
I
to
don't
try
want
to
no.
bring me down by yourself, buddy. Better watch your
I
mouth.
have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. I meet you at the line, baby. That's it.
He said, "I'll meet you at
I
the
meet you where you
line,
see
You be
me.
baby."
laying
I
on your
meet you at
back.
the line.
Promise you. You be
Okay.
laying on your back.
I don't no smoke.
So that's a good transition. Let's swing things over to my guy, King Carter
No,
in the
hold
building.
on. That's my thing, though. Hold on, one second. That's my thing. I promise you, book it. Somebody clip this right now. Carter will be on his back one time watching me go down the sideline. You watch it.
From
They said book
if
it.
the lineman get if the lineman get me first, that's the only way. No running back put me down.
Okay.
No running back put me down.
Watch
Okay.
it. Book it, circle
No rushing.
this one right here. It'll happen.
This is what I like. I love when they start talking spicy, man. Shout out to that guy Hustle or Nothing tuning in. Shout out to all the guys in the chat. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I said I was gonna keep this one a little short, but before we get into the predictions of the games, man, I gotta get these little interviews out the way because these guys talking spicy. This that Discord spice. We gotta do this more often. We definitely will do this more often because I don't mind getting on stream. Y'all know I don't mind the grind. I can stream every night if I have to. You know what I'm saying? But let's segue over to that boy King Carter, man, in Washington. So look, you know, it's been a lot of drama going on in Washington. You know, the players, a lot of just things going on with the players. You know what I'm saying, behind the scenes, locker room issues, Carter. But you've kept I would say a level head through it all. I've seen you putting the work in the gym, seen you getting them upgrades, developing. How do you stay focused through all the disturbance, you know, with your team? Y'all are coming off of a nice little win. Y'all have been playing well, you know, in the last 2 games to even up at 2-2. But how do you keep a level head and just keep working through it all?
It's all about looking at the bigger picture. We got 18 weeks for regular season.
For sure.
So why I'm gonna get the panicking? I'm gonna panic week 4.
For sure.
When I know what we got.
And y'all still freshmen.
Right. I know everybody got a chance to improve every week. You just gotta stay locked in.
Nah.
I'm always locked in. I'm locked in when I'm asleep.
I like that attitude and I like that mentality because I definitely can see that, man. Through all the disturbance, you've been staying focused, you've been getting your upgrades in, and regardless to what the team has been doing, you've been making it happen. I seen you making a couple plays. You don't got no hands though, but you definitely been making some plays. You definitely been making some plays though. And I respect that because you had a tough week 1 where you was in the box, man. Coach set you up. He put you in the box, and them linemen were tearing you up.
Yeah,
So
I let him gaslight me, and I thought I was bigger than I was.
Yeah.
I got the
So you
But
definitely
no running back, ain't no running back put me down like that. Only
no
a tackle
running back
or
put you
guard.
down?
You still think
Ain't
you're
no
bigger
running
than
back.
you are.
Ain't no running back.
You still think you're bigger than you are, buddy. Stop it.
Discord Spice, man. Discord Spice. We gotta get the hashtags going crazy. Let me get a hashtag Spice. Or just drop the spicy emojis in the chat, man. The Moolahverse is your one-stop shop, man, for the greatest simulation football that is out there.
I'll just put it this way.
Can't
Ain't no
spell
corner bringing me
simulation
down by itself. Ain't
without
no corner doing
MULA.
it.
It's a good thing I'm a safety.
It's a good thing, yeah, safety. Look, my
Ain't
guy
no
be
safety
prepared.
doing
My
It's a
guy be
great thing I'm a
prepared.
safety.
One thing about my guy is he is prepared, man. He is prepared. But
I hit.
Moolah. He ain't
I
bringing
hit.
the wood like that, bro. Stop it. He ain't bringing
Alright,
the wood like
man.
that. I ain't worried about
I
it.
can't
Ohio
wait.
State.
I
get
can't
it.
wait.
Ask Ohio State, I guess they do.
I can't wait to see this all unfold. These guys will play against each other, guys. So no need to, we gon' see who's about what. Shout out to my guy Pharaoh Reigns in the building. Shout out to my guy PV, Party Time PV in the chat as well. Yeah, man, things is getting really spicy. Discord spice here on the podcast, man. And while we at Washington, man, let me transfer it over to my guy Debo. Debo, talk to me. You here?
Yeah, man, what's that word?
Debo Sanders in the building, y'all. Debo Sanders, wide receiver for Washington, man. Debo, another guy that's showing some flashes right now, but with the locker room issues, Debo, how is that affecting your freshman year? Talk to me. Do you feel like you in the right space? Do you feel like you in the right headspace to keep the season going, or is it getting to you? What's going on with Washington? Y'all all on a 2-game win streak. Y'all evened it out. But is that locker room stuff kind of still holding you back, you feel?
We go out, game plan, go out.
Y'all go out and game plan accordingly. I can't hear you a little bit. You was breaking up a little bit, but sound like you say.
I said, the game plan. We go out a certain game plan. If it don't work, we critique the guys. Some guys don't like how other guys.
Okay. Nah, I definitely feel like, man, certain people can't take criticism. We definitely seen that, man. We done seen already about 2 of y'all players go MIA. Y'all quarterback them went MIA. Y'all have a cornerback that went rogue, man. He's about to be a generic. We still got love for him, man. I ain't, you know me. I'm real as it come, man. I ain't about to be, no weirdo. But he definitely got some apologizing to do before he get back in this motion, man. I'm a cool dude. I set simple rules. I don't expect too much. I don't want to be nobody dad. I ain't no cop in the Discord server. All I want is certain respect, man, and guys not cursing too crazy or talking too crazy, because it's kids in here, man. Like, we not like a kiddie league, but it's some young bulls that want to put the work in. There's some young bulls that put the work in. Shout out to Lil Folk. Shout out to Mari. There's some young Johnny Marzell. There's some young dudes that really carry themselves well. So I just want to make sure, we ain't being no weirdos and moving certain ways around them. So, I got to curb some of that from some guys, being one of the guys that was on your team. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it is, man. But hopefully he can work his way back in, and we'll see what's up. But yeah, man, Washington got it together. Y'all 2-2 now, so I can't really, I can't really go in the way I could have last week. So I'm gonna let y'all, live. But I see my guy, Ace Andre Roche in the building. Ace, you here? What's up? Talk to me, Ace. My guy Ace here. He on mute. He might not be here. If he ain't here, we gonna get into that schedule real quick, man. We gonna get. Oh, Ace, you here? You here? Okay.
No, I'm in here.
Oh, that boy Ace here, man. Shout out to that boy Ace, man. I see you been doing your thing, Ace. You been looking good out there on the field. Doing your
Appreciate
thing.
it.
I see you in the you top 5 in 2 categories. You know what I'm saying? Number one in yards. Number 1 in yards. Y'all all 2-2. How big is the individual success compared to the team success? Because right now y'all at 500, not bad, right?
Yeah.
But you are number 1 in passing yards. Which one means more to you? And like what's the balance for you when you look at things from that standpoint?
Man, of course, you want that win. You know what I'm saying? It's all team effort and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
at the end of the day, y'all want that W on the board. But, individually, you know what I'm saying, stats and stuff like that, individual play, that all matter. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, if I'm not playing good, the team ain't going to play good. You know what I'm saying? I carry the momentum. I do what I got to do out there, make sure everybody get fed and, make sure everybody, on the same page and stuff like that, So, I mean, I'm just telling people don't sleep. You know what I'm saying?
No sleep. Okay.
No sleep.
Definitely can't sleep, man, because y'all definitely got a high-powered offense. But also, I wanted to know, is it a distraction playing for your dad and playing alongside your brothers? Is that a distraction? You got one brother on defense, you have another brother that's your receiver, and you got your dad coaching, and you got a lot of close guys to you, and Momo Woods and Nino Cavacci. What is that like playing? What guys that you've been, around for so long, is that distracting at times? Can it be frustrating? How are you guys able to stay focused on the task with, being so close?
Yeah, of course, family feuds and things like that, but we pretty close. We make sure, what I'm saying, we don't overstep boundaries and step on each other's toes and things, because, at the end of the day, we all want that W, you know what I'm saying? We always been, team players and, willing to do what's best for, the team and, whatever help us get that W,
Okay. That's what I like to hear, man. So, since y'all guys is the first guys on here, man, we'll keep this as a nice little mini game for the guests that we have on the podcast. Shout out to y'all for pulling up, too. We can have multiple people pull up. Like I said, I could stream. Y'all know me, man. I'm always for the grind. I could stream. I got no problem streaming. Today, we got graphics out the way. We wrapped up. We did a big wrap-up a couple days ago. We wrapping up again. Shout out to my guy Bamba in the chat, aka Waverly Harris. But we did a couple wrap ups already, man. So we'll end it off with y'all predicting these games, and then we'll go in the Discord and we'll see who's gonna play first. If one of y'all teams is more active and want to play first, I definitely could call a game tonight. I may be able to call one game and stream another, like a prime time and a premiere game. If I'm feeling good and we got a lot of people active in the chat, I'll call 2 games. So it's really up to y'all, what we do, and the teams that are most active in the chat sent their game plans and ready to play. I'll run it. You know what I'm saying? So just based on the feel and the vibe of the chat is how I've been doing the schedule. I do output the games a lot. So regardless to how we do the schedule, whether I put out a schedule first, y'all all got y'all schedule, so y'all should be prepared when the next week is coming. And regardless to how I put out the games, I do stream a lot, so it's no excuse. I just been liking going off the feel of the Discord. How y'all feel about that? Before we get into predictions, how y'all feel about the way the game's been output? Y'all like the searching for activity to put out the games, or like would y'all want me to have a set schedule and go by that?
Nah, the activity is probably better. Because a lot of times I'm at work and don't have time to get the game plan set up.
Okay. Guys saying it's good the way it is. What's up?
Yeah, I like the way it is.
You like the way it is, going off the activity and just searching through? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's season
Yeah,
one. Like,
it's perfect. It's perfect.
Bet. When we get more people, I will do a set schedule like I was doing in the beginning and wait. But I felt like when I had this set schedule, a lot of y'all was like, like anxious, like, nah, bro, I want to play now. So I'm like, all right, let me see. I might as well. I'm like, I might as well play.
I'm definitely one of the anxious ones though.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
But I feel like a lot of
Oh
people
yeah, I'll be ready
was.
for the X.
I like not having a set schedule too, because when you got moments like this with the beef when teams set to match each other, get it on the live, let it go.
Exactly. Get it on the live and let's go. So, like I said, man, we're gonna get into this little game so we can hurry up and get to the games, you know what I'm saying? Try to keep it like 20 minutes so that way we can start the game popping at 9. You know what I'm saying? I'll call a game and then I'll probably just premiere one. And I'm gonna actually get my book real quick so that way I can write down which games I'm gonna premiere and which games I'm gonna dang, can't find a pen. Let me see, it might be in my bag, but I'm gonna figure out which games I'm gonna premiere and which games I'm gonna write down which games are gonna be premiere and which games gonna be prime time as we doing it. So you guys could go through that whole process with me real quick. Man. Where's my book? Did I take my book today? I write everything in a notebook too, and I might have took my book and made it. I think I took my book and left it at the stool. So yeah, dang, that's tough. Anyway, man, let's get to it. Let's just get to it. We got Clemson versus NC State. That's gonna be a premier game. I could say that off the rip. I don't even need to write that down to know that. If I have a pen, I got another book here, but I can't find my pen now. Anyway, man, we got Clemson versus NC State. Who y'all got in that one?
I got NC
NC State.
Okay. So a clean sweep for NC State. We all in cahoots that NC State on a clean sweep. Then we got Penn State versus Oregon State. That's actually a good game. But because the lack of users in that game, we still gonna make that a premier game. But that's a really good game though. Who y'all got? Oregon State.
I like Sambuchi.
Y'all got Sambuchi or Mula Manziel.
Mula Marzel, man. For the win.
I like Sambuchi. Sambuchi.
Nah, I gotta go to Oregon State. Penn State's in my division. I need them to lose.
Sambuchi will not be Gucci.
Sambuchi would not be Gucci.
Nah, he will not be Gucci against Marzel, man.
And guys in the chat, y'all can get involved too. If you in the chat, y'all can put y'all predictions below too. I want everybody to tap in. So, all right, next up we got TCU versus Michigan State. 0-4 TCU versus 3-1 Michigan State. Who y'all got? That would have been a lot. I would have aired that game, but they ain't active, so that's gonna be a premier game as well. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So who
Both
y'all
running
got?
backs from Michigan State gonna have 100 yards.
Both running back to Michigan State gonna have 100 yards.
This is the week. Upset of the week. TCU over Michigan State.
Ooh, this is the week. Upset of the week.
Upset of the week.
Okay. So they said this week is gonna be the week TCU upset. Carter said that this is the week that Michigan State, both their running backs gonna have 100 yards. I definitely could agree with that sentiment a bit. DCP, did you make a pick? DCP.
What game this is? What game this is?
This is TCU versus Michigan State.
I'm going Michigan State.
Oh, Michigan State 3-1. All right, cool. I'm gonna go with Michigan State. TCU ain't show me nothing, but TCU does have potential. But I don't know if they're gonna be able to turn around against Michigan State. They've been playing good football, 3-1 for a reason. And then moving on,
it's a little bit of a biased pick for me because they in my division. I need Michigan State to lose.
You need them to lose, yeah. Nah, I get it.
Stop their running back. You got to stop that running back.
Gotta stop both them running backs. But
okay.
Moving on, this is a super premier game. 1-3 versus 1-3. Utah versus Oregon. Only users on both teams are the quarterbacks. So 1-3, 1-3. This is kind of like the premier game of all premier games with that record. So who do y'all got?
I like Utah. 7-0 Utah.
Shout out to that boy Numa in the chat.
I'm gonna say, yeah, that one's tough because Oregon's they've been not playing so good the last couple weeks.
Yeah, they haven't.
7-0.
So, yeah,
They fell off a little bit.
Utah.
I'm gonna go Utah like 10-3.
He switched their game. He
Utah
switched
like
their
10-3.
playbook to a bad playbook. They was decent, and then he made a bad
Utah.
switch, and he never adjusted. Okay,
It's gonna be one of those low scoring games that.
low scoring game.
7-0 Utah.
That
The
you fall
Utes.
asleep. That you fall asleep watching.
The Utes,
Yeah, I
man.
got 10-0 Utah.
10-0
Yeah,
Utah.
10-0
All right,
Utah.
cool. Then next up, we got Alabama versus Georgia. 4-0 Bama versus 1-3 Georgia. Georgia has shown some flashes, but can Georgia get it done against the almighty Roll Tide? What y'all think? Talk to me.
I know Bama
upset.
gonna win, but I'm pulling for Georgia.
You know Bama gonna win, but you
Georgia.
pulling for
Yo,
Georgia.
man. Georgia, man.
Upset with
Yeah.
Hassan.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
Georgia. Bama. I got Bama.
Okay. Gary got Bama, but Carter says it's an upset too. So Carter and DCP pulling for the upset. Gary says he got Bama, and I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't got no dog in the fight, but I'm gonna go with Bama. It's no way that I'm not gonna go with Bama in this game.
Yeah. Sorry, Georgia.
They haven't showed
Duke
me.
Davis goes down this week.
They
Duke
haven't
Davis get
showed
the first
me.
loss this week.
Let's go, Bulldogs.
They haven't shown me any reason why I would think Bama is gonna go down. Shout out to Sean
The next
Temez
game
in the
easy.
building.
The defense.
This next game easy. Florida State in a blowout.
And next up we got Miami versus Florida State. Miami been looking not it. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of generics over there. They ain't been looking good. And Florida State got a lot of generics too. But I think it's a clean
That's
sweep
what I
for
said.
Florida State. Who y'all got in this one?
Huncho gonna cook.
I got Florida State in a blowout.
Florida State.
Florida State.
Everybody picked Florida State for the clean sweep. So we gonna move on. See this is gonna be a big time game. I'm definitely gonna call a Georgia game, Georgia and Alabama. I think I may Florida State and Miami only because Florida State undefeated. I feel like I gotta call a game. I feel like it gotta be prime time to keep the streaks up. Yeah, gotta
Florida
be.
State also leads the league in point differential right now too.
Yeah, they looking good.
They put numbers up.
They pulling numbers up for sure. So I think we definitely go prime top that. Next up we got Florida at Oklahoma State. And both of them is 3-1. So that's a good game. That's a good game
I
right
like
there.
the Gators.
You like the Gators? You like the Gators? I think I like the
I like
Gators
the
too. I'm gonna
Gators,
go with
too.
the Gators. I'm gonna go with the Gators. The Gators have been looking strong. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with the Gators.
They
I played against Florida in preseason. Florida's good. They underrated. They solid.
Yeah, Eric Weber was on that list.
I feel like Oklahoma State's gonna be the popular pick.
Eric
I
Weber
feel like
was
Oklahoma
on that
State's gonna be the
list,
popular
so
pick.
he
I'm taking
showed-
Florida.
He showed y'all he ain't no slouch. Eric Weber was definitely on that list. Next up we got Colorado versus Ohio State. I think most of us all picked Florida, right? I heard all of us say Florida, I believe. So Colorado versus Ohio State. Ohio State off of a tough loss. Colorado, that's tough because Colorado just beat Miami pretty big, but Miami's not really like that. And then Ohio State, the way they lost, I think this is where I go with the upset. I think Ohio State bounces back against Colorado.
Yeah, I like Ohio State. I don't like the fact that the only win they got is against us. The only one.
Just Ohio State quarterback. If you get in that situation again, run the ball.
Yeah, run the ball. Definitely got to run the ball. Definitely, that was a
Run,
freshman
Yahtzee,
mistake.
run.
Yeah, facts. Run, Yanksy, run. I think that was a big mistake. That was a freshman mistake by him, and hopefully,
I mean,
he
it's
learned
still
from
tough
it.
to say that that's why they lost because they still would have had to get the 2.
Yeah, they still would have had to get the 2 for sure. They definitely would have had to get the 2.
I like them to get the 2 though. I would have liked them to
Yeah, I
get
would
the
have
2.
like with the
They also
momentum. Yeah, I would have liked them to get 2 with the momentum. But you never know, though. You never know. You can't guarantee it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no.
Michigan was coming to play in that one. Ole Miss at Tennessee. I think this is going to be a good game, but because both quarterbacks are not afraid to throw the ball, but I gotta go with that high-powered offense of Ole Miss.
Facts.
Gotta go
Too
with
many
it.
weapons.
I got Ole Miss,
Too
and
many weapons.
Too many
at least
weapons.
2 of the skill position players will have 100 yards.
Facts. And they got that good pass rusher Levy, and then they got that safety that has caught a couple of picks as well. They also got a corner that caught a couple picks. So I just think it's some things that you got to keep an eye on with Ole Miss. They've shown me more flashes than Tennessee up until this point. Maybe Tennessee shows me something, but as of right now, I just haven't seen enough. Tyler Johnson is trying. He shows potential, but just not enough. Not enough, man. Not enough.
And Ace, I trust, man.
We're gonna do our thing.
In Ace you trust? He said,
In
in Ace
Ace
I
I
trust.
trust,
Wow.
Hey,
I think his brother on defense gonna have a big game. His brother gonna have a big game on defense.
His brother? Yeah, Elijah.
He gonna eat. Yeah, he gonna eat.
He gonna eat. So then we got
Tennessee
Auburn
gonna
at Washington. 1-3 Auburn, who had a
Yeah.
big upset win against Texas, going against Washington, who's coming off 2. So this is gonna be the battle of offense and defense because Auburn has a really good offense. Although they've been losing games, they got a big upset win against a good defense in Texas, 25-3. 25-3. And they're coming in against a Washington team who's only giving up 14 points or 7 points in the last 2 weeks. 7 points in the last 2 weeks. So that's going to be a battle, I feel. That's a game that can't be slept on, or don't let the records fool you in this game. That is going to be a really good game. But if I gotta pick one, man, I'm gonna give Washington a nod. Don't make me take this back, man. If y'all lose this game, I ain't picking y'all no more.
I'm smacking shit.
Give me the Tigers.
Oh man, I
I'm
done
smacking shit.
opened up 5M by mistake. Let me close that. Let me see if it closed before it open. Oh yeah, it closed. All right, cool.
You do.
Not gonna disrupt nothing. But yeah, man. So he said give him the Tigers. So we a bit split here. Now we got Michigan versus Notre Dame. Michigan versus Notre Dame. That's definitely gonna be a primetime game. 3-1 Michigan versus 1-3 Notre Dame. A lot of users over there. And Michigan just coming off a big rivalry win. Notre Dame looking to come back and redeem themselves. Kenny Cartwright at the QB, but I think the Book of Eli is gonna take over Kenny Cartwright. So the Book of Eli seeming like he's gonna be that QB there. Eli, after this, I can jump on and show you what your player looks like because I feel like I dripped him out. But you can make the changes that you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping on that. Yeah, and it's really all game planning, so y'all really got to tap in, get with your team, Eli. It won't be easy. This is this type of simulation league that has a skills gap. Like, you either know what you're doing or you don't, and even when you know what you're doing, you got to hope that that other team doesn't have the pieces in place and doesn't have a good game plan to offset your game plan. Because, yeah, this is really that league where you got to step up. And I give y'all the freedom. Not a lot of places give y'all the freedom to game plan and stuff like that.
Definitely.
But
definitely a chess match. Can't go with the same game plan.
yeah, it's definitely a chess match.
You can, but you gotta tweak it.
Yeah, you gotta tweak it. You gotta be able to adjust. You just really gotta be able to adjust, man. Skills gap is definitely here, man. We want the best of the best. I don't care if you've been my worst enemy. I don't care who you are. I want the best of the best here. If you nice, if you know how to game plan, if you know how to build players, I don't care what it is. We want the best of the best here in this league. And I think we on our way to that, man. A lot of guys been stepping up, learning how to game plan. I know by year 2, the competition level is going to be off the chains, man. Moving on, we got UCLA versus Iowa. Both teams 2-2, and both of these teams are AI teams that are tough, that you cannot sleep on. Who do y'all got? Rob Edwards in Iowa, or y'all got Kenny Knox in UCLA?
Bruins.
I gotta go with the Bruins too. I'm not gonna lie. That boy.
I don't know, man. I'm going
Two-headed
with
run game.
I'm going with whoever the
Two-headed
spread
run game.
says.
Two-headed run
I'm
game.
going with whoever the spread says. I don't know about this one.
Whoever the spread says, I will have to advance to see the spread, but it definitely shows the spread. Definitely shows the spread when I advance. He said whoever the spread goes with. We got Mississippi State versus Texas A&M, and
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State. Mississippi State's good.
They defense, yeah, they got the.
But they unraveled, man. They unraveled. Bryson threw 5 picks in one game last game.
Gunslinger.
Yeah, man. But I gotta go with Drew McNeil and KC. I'm going with Drew and KC. I'm going with A&M. I'm going with A&M.
No.
I just want to root for that.
And I'm doing all this. We got the game previews right here too. We should have been checking these. This is yeah. I baited not checking these for the top matchups. This is some good stuff to look at right here. Yeah. I'm going with A&M. You see what it's looking like. You see what it's looking like. Offense, defense. Mississippi.
if Mississippi State protects the ball, Mississippi State will win. If they can't throw the ball, interceptions.
Yeah. We'll see what's up, because my thing is Texas A&M been giving up a lot of points as well as yardage. If you look at this screen right here, Mississippi State defense been doing it, but Texas A&M been putting up more points than them. So that's, and more yardage on the other end. So that's something to pay attention to. But Bulldogs is better on third down. Only by not by too much. And A&M is better on fourth. A&M got better red zone efficiency. So that's cool to see. I like that you can incorporate this game preview right here. This is actually fire. I should have definitely saw that for the other games, but we definitely gonna be able to, now that we know that we could do that, that'll be something I'll be incorporating even more into what we doing. Wisconsin versus USC. Wisconsin versus USC.
USC for the
Wisconsin.
Okay. Wisconsin. Okay, 24-19. Okay. When I'm looking, so y'all think USC gonna beat Wisconsin?
I do.
Okay. They quarterback not bad.
They just got a new weapon.
And they got a new weapon. You right.
But still win it. I don't care nobody talking about.
I don't know. Nah, I gotta go with Wisconsin. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta go with Wisconsin. Wisconsin been looking good, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Wisconsin been looking good. Ramirez the running back. That running back look good, bro. I ain't gonna
Ramirez. That's one of my favorite generics for real.
Yeah, Ramirez the running back. I gotta go with Wisconsin. And Patton not bad neither. And then this is a good game. 2-2. LSU versus North Carolina. This is definitely gonna be I'm definitely gonna call this game right here. Definitely gonna call this game. Both teams got users. That's why we definitely gotta call those user games when a lot of users match up. And 2-2. Look how these teams match up. LSU scoring more points than them right now. LSU getting more done in the passing game. Only 206 yards on average. Like, they got a nice balanced approach. 105 rushing, 206 passing. But they got to start, I feel like taking a little bit more risk. They are pretty efficient in the red zone, 46%, 50% on fourth down. Their defense is getting it done right now. It looked like they got more in favor on the side of the Tar Heels.
Yeah, I'm going Tigers.
I'm going Tar
Heels.
I'm going Tar Heels in this one. I'm going Tar Heels.
I'm going Tar Heels.
They give up too many passing yards. 267. This may be the game J. King go crazy. They giving up 267 on average, bro. And they giving up 100 yards.
You got to throw it downfield.
You right.
Throw 5-yard pass.
You right, but I think this is the game, man. We gonna see.
I don't know.
We gonna see. And this is another game. It's another good game. Texas versus Oklahoma. That's another good game right there, y'all. That's another good game right there. Texas versus Oklahoma. And I just noticed they be putting the primetime games in the slot. They got LSU NC as a primetime, and then they got this as a primetime on Monday night, and then they got this is not a good primetime that Thursday. But Oklahoma versus Texas. Who y'all got? Oklahoma versus Texas.
Texas.
Rivalry game. I got Texas.
Yeah, I got Texas too. I got Texas. I ain't gonna lie. I think this the
I
bounce
got
back
OU.
game. They quarterback Jason Duncan
I got OU.
gotta get it done. Oh, you got OU?
Oklahoma, bro. Yeah, I got OU.
He said he got OU. Texas got to get it
I got
done, man.
OU.
Texas got to wake up and smell the coffee. They got to wake
It's
up
a
and smell
rivalry
the
game. They
coffee.
should wake up for this one.
That D line don't put enough pressure on the quarterback, bro.
They'll
That's
put
just
him.
my opinion.
Okay.
They don't put enough pressure on the quarterback.
I think I'm definitely still gonna go with Texas in this one. I know the Sooners are definitely a capable team. They line up pretty much even, but I think it's gonna be who plays better out of Jason Duncan and Dorian Brackett. I think the battle of the QBs will tell a big story between and I mean that's easy to say in any football game, but I think in this game it definitely is gonna matter a lot. What version of Jason Duncan and what version of Dorian Brackett we get. So that's my take right there. We got through those games, man. Is there anything else, you know what I'm saying, that you guys want to see? What can I change right here actively? Oh wait, matter of fact, we could pick what game we showing right now. What game we showing when I get off of this? What game are we showing?
Washington and Auburn.
I mean, if Notre Dame's ready, we're ready.
UNC.
What game are we
You
showing?
win,
Let me
Steve.
see in the chat, man. Guys in the chat, who y'all want to see? Drop the
UNC.
comments and let me know what games y'all want to see first. I got one game in me tonight that I could call, and I possibly have another one that I could premiere tonight. Who y'all want to see? Talk to me. We got 2 Notre Dame and Michigan. We got 1 USC.
UNC.
We got 3 Notre Dame, Michigan. We got 2 USC.
Damn, USC?
Oh damn, Numa said USC. Numa on Bama. Numa on Bama. He said USC. Oh he. Okay.
He must have meant UNC.
Let me see. Numa, who you met? Let me see. Let's get a tally going.
Hey Brandon, go on put UNC, Brandon. You know you want to see me.
Oh, he
Go on
met
put
USC. He met USC. He said he met USC. So USC got 2. Notre Dame, I think, got 3. Notre Dame team got 3 so
And that
far.
was
Nobody won.
Because Michigan ready too.
Nobody won.
It's looking like that Michigan and Notre Dame game is gonna be the game that we call tonight, man. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then we got some USCs in the building, and the USC, that could be the game that I air but I don't call. But I'm gonna do the Notre Dame Michigan first. I'm gonna call that game first, so I knock that out the way.
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Notre Dame thinks they're ready. They're not really ready.
Man.
So drop. I bet. So I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna get that game ready. Both of those teams don't got no new players, right? No. Actually, the new dude, Booker Eli just came
Notre
in.
Dame got the quarterback.
Yeah. So somebody try to get him in VC, or one of y'all get in VC with me, so I can fix him up real quick. So he could play this game, and yeah, man. Let's get right. I'm gonna stay in the Discord for y'all. So y'all straight. Y'all can stay in the Discord, but I'm about to end the live. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It's been another dope podcast, man. We just getting better and better. As y'all can see where the potential is going with this. A lot of things we could do. I still ain't even put the branding or nothing on the podcast or on the OBS yet. I mean, I do be having it when I go to this display. I do be having it, but I don't be like putting it on as far as like the games and stuff yet. I can start putting it on for the games, but for now, you know, it is what it is. Appreciate you guys.